Dark night. Rain falls on a small tin roof. Inside a tiny room, a young man sits on the floor. His name is Arman. He is 24 years old. In front of him, a notebook lies open. Every page is empty. He picks up his pen. He puts it down. Again. Again. He wants to write his future. But his hands will not move. This was not the first night. This was every night. Arman had a dream. He wanted to build something of his own. A small business. A small life. Something real. But every morning, he woke up with fire. And every night, that fire was gone. He thought motivation would save him. But motivation always left. Arman walking through village, watching other shops, feeling stuck. Days passed, weeks passed, nothing changed. Arman would watch the shopkeepers in the village market, the tea seller who opened his shop every single morning, the tailor who sewed late into the night, the old woman who sold flowers, rain or shine. They never seemed excited. They never seemed motivated. But they were always there, every day. Same time, same place. Arman could not understand it. How do they do it? He asked himself. How do they keep going when they don't feel like it? He thought something was wrong with him. He thought he needed more motivation, more inspiration, more fire. But the truth was something else entirely. Arman walks to the hill, finds old man repairing an old wooden clock one evening. Arman walked to the hill above the village. He needed quiet. He needed answers. At the top, under an old banyan tree, sat an old man. His name was Baba Yunus. Everyone in the village respected him. Not because he was rich, but because he was wise. Baba Yunus was repairing something. A small wooden clock. His hands moved slowly, carefully. The same motion. Again. Again. Arman sat down nearby. He watched for a long time. Finally, he spoke. Baba, can I ask you something? The old man looked up. His eyes were calm. Like still water. Ask. I want to change my life. But every day I start. And every day I stop. I don't know why. Baba Yunus put down his tools. He looked at Arman for a long moment. Tell me, he said softly. When you start, how do you feel? Excited, Arman said. Like I can do anything. And when you stop, empty. Like there is nothing left inside me. The old man nodded slowly. Ah, he said. You are building your house on a guest. Close-up of the wooden clock, then banyan tree roots spreading deep. Arman looked confused. A guest? Baba Yunus picked up the clock again. He wound it slowly. Motivation is a guest, he said. It comes, it makes you feel alive. And then it leaves. Every time. He pointed to the clock. But discipline is the clock. The clock does not feel. The clock does not care if it is tired. The clock does not need inspiration. It ticks because that is what it was made to do. He placed the clock in Arman's hands. Feel the weight of it, the gears inside. Each one does one small thing, over and over. That is what makes the clock work. Not excitement, not passion, just small actions. Repeated. Arman held the clock. It was warm from the old man's hands. Then Baba Yunus pointed to the banyan tree above them. Look at this tree. It did not grow in a day. It did not grow because it felt like it. It grew because every single day its roots went a little deeper, a little wider. Even when the sun was too hot, even when the rain was too heavy, he looked at Arman. You want to change your life? Then stop waiting to feel ready. Ready is a feeling, and feelings change. Arman sitting under a tree, listening carefully, sun setting behind hills. Baba Yunus held up 3 fingers. 3 things. Simple things. But they will change everything. 1. Start before you feel ready. The feeling will come later. But if you wait for it, you will wait forever. 2. Do something small every day. not big. Small. 10 minutes of work is better than 0 minutes of waiting. 3. When you want to stop, and you will want to stop, do just one more thing. Just one. That one extra action, that is where discipline lives. Arman listened. His heart felt heavy, not with sadness, but with truth. He had been waiting for motivation his whole life. And motivation had never stayed. Morning light, Arman opens a small notebook, writes day 1, walks to market that night. Arman went home. He did not feel excited. He did not feel motivated. But the next morning, he woke up. He opened his notebook. He wrote one word. Start. He did not feel like starting. But he started anyway. He went to the market. He bought some simple materials. He set up a small table outside his house. He began making small handmade items. Nothing fancy, nothing big. The first day, no one came. The second day, one person came. The third day, 2. He did not feel like going on the 4th day. He wanted to stop. But he remembered the clock. The clock does not feel, it just ticks. So he went out again. Day 4, day 5, day 10. Some days were hard, some days no one came, but he showed up. Not because he felt like it, but because that was what he had decided to do. Arman's small table now a real shop, people buying morning sunlight on his face, weeks turned into months. Arman's small table became a small shop. His small shop became a real business. People started asking Arman, how did you do it? You were always so unmotivated. Arman smiled. That is exactly how he said. I stopped needing motivation. Arman walks back to the hill. Baba Yunus sitting under same tree. Golden hour light. 6 months later, Arman walked back to the hill. Baba Yunus was there. Same tree, same calm eyes. Baba, Arman said. I understand now. The old man smiled. Tell me, motivation starts the journey, but discipline finishes it. Baba Yunus nodded. He placed his hand on Arman's shoulder. Remember this, he said softly. The world is full of people who start, but the ones who finish, they are the ones who kept going when they had no reason to, just like the clock, just like the tree. Arman walked home that evening with a quiet smile. He no longer waited for fire, he had become the fire. Slow zoom out, village at sunset, Arman walking home. The story ends, but the lesson remains. You do not need to feel motivated to begin. You just need to begin, and the feeling will follow. If you enjoyed the story, like and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay calm, stay focused, and keep growing.